morning, family. Let me take you back to my first year teaching. Bright-eyed, fired up, lesson plans, color-coded, Pinterest boards bookmarked. I was ready to change the world before third period. And what did I hear? You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Have you heard this one before? Now I know that advice was probably meant with love. Veteran teachers trying to save me from burnout, trying to keep me from staying up until 2 a.m., laminating things that could have just been a worksheet. But I never liked that phrase. Not then, not now. Because when you tell a new teacher not to reinvent the wheel, sometimes what they hear is, don't try too hard. Don't push too far. Don't disrupt what we've been doing for 20 years. And that's dangerous. Not because we need chaos, not because tradition is bad, but because education is not a museum. Let's go deeper for a second. Education is a living, breathing ecosystem. And ecosystems change every single year. The students walking into our classrooms this August are not the same students from 5 years ago. They are shaped by different technologies, different trauma, different social dynamics, different music, different attention spans, different questions about identity and justice and purpose. They are a new wave, and you cannot surf a new wave with an old mindset. Does that make sense? There's a quote from James Baldwin that captures this. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. We have to face it. The students have changed. The world has changed. Access to information has changed. And if we face that honestly, then we understand something powerful. The wheel may not need to be reinvented, but it absolutely needs to be innovated. So what does that actually mean? Early wheels were rough wood, then came spokes, then came rubber, then steel belts, then air pressure technology, then shock absorbers, then performance tires built for rain, snow, or speed. Nobody reinvented the wheel, but somebody said, we can make this better. That's innovation. And innovation is not disrespect, it's responsibility. Gaining this perspective changed everything for me. As a 7th grade black male social studies teacher, I don't have the luxury of being stagnant. My students deserve more than recycled worksheets from 1998. They deserve engagement. They deserve creativity. They deserve to see themselves reflected in the curriculum. They deserve a teacher who is awake. Because here's what stagnation looks like in a classroom. It looks like the same PowerPoint for 5 years. It looks like students disengaging quietly while we blame this generation. It looks like low expectations dressed up as realism. It looks like compliance instead of curiosity. And I refuse to teach like that, because teaching is not factory work. It's gardening. And every year you get a different soil. Can we agree on that? Some years the soil is dry. Students dealing with grief, instability, distractions. Some years it's oversaturated. Information overload, TikTok brains, constant stimulation. Some years it's rocky, behavior challenges, distrust, culture wars. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. If a gardener said, I used the same method 15 years ago and I'm not changing it, we'd call that foolish. They test the soil, they adjust the water, they change the tools, they innovate. Because growth demands adaptation. And here's the truth we don't always say out loud. Sometimes don't reinvent the wheel becomes permission to be lazy. We get comfortable. We stop asking, how could this be better? We stop reflecting. We stop experimenting. We stop risking. But education is too sacred for complacency. Here's the lesson in all of it. Risk is not reckless. Risk is courage. It's trying a new project-based learning unit even if it might flop the first time. It's letting students debate instead of just taking notes. It's incorporating culturally responsive examples that connect ancient civilizations to hip-hop, to community, to lived experiences. It's admitting that lesson didn't hit. I'm going to revise it. Innovation means we are students too, and that's powerful because our students can smell when we're bored. Have you ever noticed that before? Students can tell when we're just going through the motions. Energy transfers. If we are stagnant, they will be stagnant. But when we try something new, when we build a simulation, redesign a discussion, bring in music, create a gallery walk, our classroom shifts. You feel it. The air changes, students lean in, because innovation communicates something deeper than creativity. It communicates, I care. It says, I thought about you. It says, you matter enough for me to evolve. If you feel me on this, say, I feel you. And let's be honest, trying new things can be uncomfortable, especially when you're surrounded by voices that say, that won't work. We tried that one once. These kids can't handle that. But here's what I've learned. Every generation of students gets labeled as worse than the last. Yet, every generation produces brilliance. Scientists, artists, leaders, innovators. Maybe the problem isn't the kids. Maybe it's the method. Maybe the content is solid, but the delivery needs innovation. I teach history, but I don't have to teach historically. Let me say that again. I teach history, but I don't have to teach historically, and neither do you. Let me take it one step further. Our pedagogy cannot be stuck in 1995 while our students are living in current times. Innovation is not about ego, it's about impact. Because what if the lesson you're afraid to try is the one that changes a student's trajectory? What if that new approach reaches the quiet student who has never felt seen? What if the simulation you build unlocks confidence in a kid who thought school wasn't for them? And here's the beautiful part. Innovation doesn't always mean something dramatic. Sometimes it's a small tweak. Changing the hook, reframing the essential question, giving students more voice, switching from lecture to inquiry, adding reflection. Sometimes innovation is as simple as asking, how would this land if I were 12 today? Because our job is not to protect our comfort, it's to unlock their potential. I want my classroom to feel like a laboratory of learning, not chaotic, but alive, where curiosity is safe, where mistakes are normal, where growth is visible, where students say, this feels different, because different can be powerful. As educators, especially those of us teaching in communities that have historically been underserved, we cannot afford stagnation. Innovation is equity. Innovation is access. Innovation is believing our students are capable of more than worksheets and test prep. Let that sink in. So when someone tells you, don't reinvent the wheel, smile and say, I'm not reinventing it, I'm improving it. Because wheels weren't built for display, They were built to move. And our classrooms should move. Move towards deeper thinking. Move towards relevance. Move towards connection. Move towards excellence. So to the teacher who wants to try something new, do it. To the teacher who has an idea but worries what others will think, build it. To the teacher who feels that spark of creativity but has been told to tone it down, protect it. Your innovation might be the very thing that keeps a student from checking out. Your creativity might be the bridge. Your risk might be the reason a child believes school can be meaningful. Somebody needed to hear this today. Let's not just roll the wheel, let's upgrade it. Let's tune it. Let's engineer it for the terrain we are facing right now. Because the terrain has changed, and so must we. This speech explores why teachers cannot stay stuck in the past, why innovation is an act of care for our students, and how small changes in our lessons can create powerful engagement and impact. If you're an educator who believes learning should be alive, relevant, constantly improving, this message is for you. Please leave a comment below sharing your experience of trying something new that was impactful to you and your students. Subscribe for more motivational talks, classroom reflections, and ideas that help educators keep growing while empowering the next generation. Peace.